Twisted Head Smoke Shop has all the smoking accessories you are looking for. Hookah supplies, e-cigarettes, vaporizers, and pipes. Twisted Heads has the most innovative and creative glass products anywhere. Many made by local artists. Twisted Heads is right up the road at 7488 Menor Avenue, right next to Convenient and Mr. Hero. Stop in and see the best glass around, or visit twistedheads.com. That's heads with a Z. twistedheads.com. We smoke the competition.
Here's some simple math that'll make you feel like a genius. Transfer your current car loan to Cardinal Community Credit Union and save serious money. In fact, if you don't save with Cardinal, we'll pay you $50. You save, or we pay. It's a no-brainer. Plus, when you move the loan to Cardinal, we'll reward your brilliance with $125 in cash. Stop in or visit cardinalcu.com. You save, or we pay. Only at Cardinal Community Credit Union.
Offering rate may vary depending on individual credit history. All loans subject to credit approval. Offer may be withdrawn at any time.
It is not just an urban myth. The Ronald McDonald House really does collect the aluminum pop tabs from cans. They are able to generate thousands of dollars from the pop can tab programs every year. It is an easy thing to do something good and make a difference in the life of a seriously ill child. Lakeland Community College collection boxes are in the T Building, the Learning Center, and the library. Look for more locations on campus too. Project Search student interns are taking the lead on this project. Contact Sharon Kohler, the instructor, at 440-525-7526 or Connie Golden at 440-525-7340.
Lakeland Community College Library Book Discussion Group. Read the book and join in the discussion of the badass librarians of Timbuk 2 and the race to save the world's most precious manuscripts by Joshua Hammer. Wednesday, April 11th at noon. It's free and open to everyone. Located in room C2058, second floor C building. Call 440-525-7424 for more information.
It's the local music spotlight with the Moon Rocks with their song Mask.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Nebula. Now,
Hello.
Ben's here too, for once.
You're always an hour late. You
I
have no
know.
ground to stand.
I know. I know.
Yes. How are you doing, by the way?
Not very good.
What's up?
Well, for one, I got 4 hours of sleep last night.
Oh, joy. I remember those nights.
Yeah. For another, my laptop charger still hasn't come, and I am in dire need of some gaming.
Gaming.
And finally, and this is probably the worst part, and here's what the airport thing is I don't care if this is on air or not. I just
Everybody's like a therapist. Talk to vent your problems. We're all here to support you.
I wish.
I'm here. That's important.
Yeah, you're here, but you're only here at school,
Yes.
which is sad.
Yes.
I wish I could get with you after school or some shit sometime.
Boy.
Some stuff sometime.
Oh, you know me.
I guess I do.
Yes.
At any rate, my grandfather is currently dying of stage 4 lung cancer.
Oh, that sucks.
He lives in North Carolina.
Okay.
His wife, aka my mother's stepmom, is not being very nice about things.
Are they not letting you come?
No,
over?
they're not. My mother's sister went there beforehand, and my mother and her sister haven't lived together since they were 14 and 9, respectively.
Okay.
So, in short, my mother's sister hates her and spreads rumors about her to the rest of the family.
Wow.
And during a crisis like this, people tend to be more trusting.
Yeah.
So my mother's stepsister doesn't even look her in the eye anymore. At any rate, there's a whole bunch. It's basically a clusterfuck down there, because
All the drama going on.
not only all the drama, but also the fact that, like, the original plan was for me to take a plane down on Friday morning, visit with them, and then come back on a plane as well. Now, last night the plan was I'm not gonna go down at all because my grandmother, she's my step grandmother, but I'm just gonna call her my grandmother.
Yeah.
Because my grandmother didn't want anybody else in the house at the time, yada yada yada, and my mother and grandmother got into a fight, etc. etc. And then now, my grandfather is saying that he wants my mother to come back.
Yeah.
So they're going back down there, and apparently I'm going to be catching a bus.
Catching a bus down there?
Mm-hmm.
Why not go with them on the plane?
Because my mother already canceled the plane ticket.
Oof.
And I'm not going down there with them. I would have gone by myself. The good news is that I can use the plane ticket anytime I want to go anywhere I want.
Right.
So I'm thinking about maybe like going somewhere else in the country for like a week, and by myself, and like trying to live, and that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think my mother would be very on board with the idea.
How long does the plane ticket last?
A year.
Decent amount of time.
Mm-hmm. Now,
I'm glad you're still going down to see your grandpa.
hell yeah, I am too. But the thing is just like,
It's all this drama and how complicated it is.
yes,
All the lies.
yes, and not just lies, just tensions.
Tensions.
Because my mother is trying to take care of her dad, and my grandmother's trying to take care of her husband, and then they're clashing quite a bit. Because even though my aunt went down there to show her support, she didn't do jack.
Yeah.
So
You just went there and just
visited,
complained or something?
visited and gossiped.
Yeah, gossip, that's the word.
Anyways,
Oh well. That sucks, dude.
it is what it is.
Well, at least you still get to go down, so that's the silver lining right there.
Yeah. Yeah. No. But I tried to pull an all-nighter last night, and then I was like, you know what? I probably shouldn't.
I've trained myself not to go with video games, and I am succeeding for about a year or two.
Bull.
Yeah.
No, I'm calling like bull on that.
Like, I'm not talking like strict no video games, like once a week video games.
I'm also calling bull on that. I've seen you playing PUBG at least twice a week. At least twice a week here.
Boy, I call him bull on that. Like, very rarely twice a week, but...
Well then...
A spring break was my video game extravaganza, but for school, no, I've been just not doing video games.
I'm going to be
Crap.
making sure I pay attention. Very close attention.
What's up?
Anyways, some fun facts.
What is up?
What?
What is this?
Who is Lisa Nowak middle finger?
Nisa Nowak middle finger. Oh, he's my bud.
He?
I don't know. I don't know the guy.
Anyways, to lighten the mood.
Oh, is it? Oh boy. 13 things not to do during the purge.
How about this? Hello, all you young people out there walking past our window. Hello.
We're not as weird as you think.
We are not very strange people, but we are kind of strange.
Like, to be fair, there is a fair amount of strange, but we're not completely strange. Like, just below 50% is strange, but it's about a good 40% mark.
No. I'm definitely like 65, 70% strange.
Okay, I'm like 40% strange.
Anyways, so here we are.
Oh, put on the screen on the thing. Yeah.
Napoleon wasn't short. He was 5'7", which at the time was taller than average. The rumor that he was a teeny tiny man was just a piece of British war propaganda.
Well, he's shorter than me.
True Waterloo was mean people.
It's not true that humans only use 10% of our brains. No study has ever shown or even claimed that. It's just something people say for no reason.
Yeah, it turns out the whole brain is important.
No matter what your drunk cousin Dave tells you, there's no such thing as cow tipping, because cows sleep lying down.
Well, then, what have I been getting drunk and knocking down then? Mom! Oh, come on, I'm sorry!
Touching baby birds doesn't
What?
make their mothers reject them. Mamas love their babies. That's right. You could have saved that bird you saw when you were 10. You let it die. George Washington didn't have wooden teeth. His actual dentures were made of gold, lead, hippopotamus bones, and donkey teeth.
I remember reading about that.
Wood. How pedestrian.
Lead.
There is no medical reason to drink 8 glasses of water a day.
Oh, now you tell me.
Sorry, stoners, undercover cops don't have to tell you they're cops just because you ask them. Cops are allowed to lie. That's not a thing.
Whoa, wait. So are you a cop?
No.
But like you could be a cop.
Nah, I'm not.
Vikings didn't wear horns on their helmets, and the
That was the
Iron
Bronze
Maiden
Age.
never existed. It was a hoax that was made up in the 19th century.
Yeah!
George Washington Carver didn't invent peanut butter. Thomas Crapper didn't invent the toilet, and Al Gore never claimed he invented the internet.
That's correct. What I did do was sponsor legislation.
Oh my God, you're
which
so
was the
boring.
predecessor of the rule.
Albert Einstein didn't fail high school math.
Of course I freaking did. I was the greatest scientist of all time. And you jackasses think I failed math? E equals MC. Screw you.
Nice one.
Yeah.
The Great Wall of China is not visible from space.
Yeah, every astronaut looks, and none of us have ever seen it. But hey, why listen to us? We're only astronauts.
Not to mention, if you were ever thrown out of an airlock...
This is the coolest.
I've seen this bit. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
You wouldn't explode. In fact...
Actually, I want to see. So if he throws himself out of the airlock, it's a...
You got like an air pocket of... You got like... Yeah, it's a pocket of air, but...
I want to make sure that it's actually 30 seconds that he stays talking.
Oh, you want to make sure he's accurate?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could survive up to 30 seconds before you ran out of oxygen and lost consciousness. So, here's a question. If none of these things are true, then why do we all believe them? Simple. Because they all tell good stories. It's so comforting and fun to think that Albert Einstein sucked at math too, or that cops have to do what you say if you know the magic words. But that doesn't make it true, and nothing is more important than the truth.
Yeah, he's actually right on the money.
Yeah, he didn't fib.
The glass.
Now he's gonna get pulled toward a planet and burn in the atmosphere.
Hey guys, I'm Adam Conover
Dependent
from
on which
College
planet.
Humor.
Yeah.
If there is no burning, he will crash and fall.
Yep. You let it die.
Oh. Considering... interesting fact about 30 seconds. If a person gets their head chopped off, they're actually conscious about 30.
No, not 30. Not 30.
It is 30. Yeah.
It's 10.
No, it is 30. I've just looked it up. Dude, look up a video. I'll prove it to you.
No, thank you. I don't want to see anybody getting beheaded.
No, it's not. They don't show anything.
Let's see here.
Vote out there. Who wants to see Joe beheaded?
No. Switch account. Add account. Come on. Come on, baby. Why are there two Ted Schroders?
Because there's two Ted Schroders.
That's not good.
He has a clone, but which one is which? How you doing there, Joe?
You want to see some Vsauce out of context?
I mean, yeah, why not?
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. A human.
Hang on.
Excuse me?
Where's the volume?
Is that a portal?
Running like a quadruped is creepy. Where did you get that body? That one you're in right now. Once you reach this point, you will...
This is silent.
Hey! The world is real, right? So use kids to commit your crimes.
I beg pardon?
Yeah. If they're in a school building, that can't help it.
Smell like.
The meteor is coming.
Clapping is the benign superflux of the body, the diarrhea of sound.
He's got a scooter. Is that a razor?
That's pretty cool.
Hold on, pause that. Rewind that. I gotta see that again.
The diarrhea of sound.
Riding around on a razor scooter.
That's pretty cool. My skin container. And as always, thanks for watching.
He's gone self-aware. Kill him.
You can't wear pants made out of molten lead.
Try me.
Hey, Vsauce. Busy. But right now, we're talking about balls and coring them. Yay. With me. And who is the main character of the universe?
Oh no. He's gone self-aware.
Nice guys finish last. I don't have to put the ball in the net to survive. I have some exciting news. When is Mars now?
What?
Would it make sense to amputate one of my legs and eat it.
Yes.
First things first. Let's turn the sun into a black hole.
Slapping those balls around.
Yeah, boy. He's trying to weigh a balloon with helium.
What?
Oh, baby. He turned me around like a record.
No, he's just spaghettified. I can't even hear it.
Hey, Vsauce. If the Earth were the size of an apple, your eyeball would be about the size of the moon. Island in a lake. On an island. In a lake. On an island.
Excuse me?
On an island about the size of the moon.
Hang on.
Island
Like that?
in a lake. On an island. In a lake. On an island. Hey, Vsauce.
I needed an island in a lake. On an island in a lake in an island.
No, he said in a lake, in an island, in a lake, in an island.
No. It started with an island.
No, it started with lake.
No, watch.
Watch.
Be about the size of the moon. Island in a lake.
See?
Oh, island, okay.
On an island. In a lake.
I swear he said lake.
Hey, Vsauce. Michael here. Do you want my head delivered to your door in a box?
Please do.
But if you were able to take a bucket of Sagittarius B2 home with you to Earth and then give it a smell. Andre the Giant was 7'4", and this is me holding a 12-ounce can. Awkward silence. No one can hear you scream. But could they see you scream?
Downloading, Michael.
Hey, Vsauce! Completely licking clean a smudgy iPhone 5 screen is gonna give you about 2 calories. It's made of stuff.
Dude, I need a calorie boost. He's gone mental.
Your mother is a 3D printer that printed you. If you look up at the sky and see a giant, vivid drinking gourd, you are hallucinating. But sucking is not attractive. The thing is,
that's what you think.
Oh, baby.
alien nanobacteria don't wear ties. Hey, that's pretty good. So whether you're fighting with a stranger in a bar...
Hey,
is that the island in the lake, and an island in the lake, and an island in the lake?
Wait, no shit.
Stubbing your toe on a rock. It's all just a family squabble. A butt is about 477 liters.
Prove it.
Is unfortunate. All day, every day, you are covered with and showing off to the entire world your horny layer. We don't have dangerous claws or...
I don't think he was talking about it like
I have
that.
a layer of Fanta Orange. What was that?
I don't know. But you felt it too, right?
I felt it, yeah.
Did we just experience an earthquake?
No, that would be different. This felt like someone like screeching something on the ground. Like, okay, I had my headphones on. What did that sound like?
I don't know. I had mine on too.
Massive teeth, and we can pretty much only out-sprint vegetables. But how many raindrops have fallen on land ever? Where are your fingers?
You don't know.
Seriously. And my tea is quite hot, but it's not the hottest thing in the universe. And as always, thanks for watching.
No, Vsauce, what are you doing? He's doing Vsauce. You've gone too edgy, Vsauce. Stop while you're at your head. I'd like to think that Vsauce is just like like a mental health patient escaped from an asylum.
He's a mad scientist. That's what it is.
Exactly. Wait, have you seen Death Note?
We've been over this how many times?
I cannot remember. You know me, Joe.
I have not.
Damn it. I was gonna show you a video that relates to it, but you don't know the context.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Sorry.
It's okay.
However, have you seen Kill la Kill?
No. Is it a meme?
No. But do you remember that thing we watched on JoJo with color?
No. No.
We watched it, and it covered Death Note as well, and how it like used color to symbolize different things, and it, like.
I think so. Yes, I remember now.
Yeah. Well, there's something about that with Kill la Kill and its animation. So hang on.
I mean, okay.
I Kill la Kill animation. Yeah, here it is.
Of all the myriad criticisms I've seen of Kill la Kill, one that's never made sense to me is the suggestion that this show features lackluster or inconsistent animation. What for my money is one of the overall best looking and most inventively animated TV anime ever made, others have specifically called out on its visual presentation, which strikes me as something akin to a misunderstanding. It's one thing to feel that the series' visuals aren't to your taste, but to suggest, as some have, that the show underwent budgetary issues because certain scenes use limited animation, or that any of the choices in this series were made without specific aesthetic interests in mind, strikes me as ignorant to the creative intentions of the show itself. Before I really go in about Kill la Kill's style, let me start with the declaration that most TV anime is pretty boring to look at. In general, TV anime tends to gravitate towards the aesthetic of non-moving images which are individually pretty to look at, with an emphasis on making sure that the character artwork is on model and attractive. This style can be fine in itself when the staff really delivers on great character designs, shot compositions, and artistry, but most TV anime don't really deliver on that stuff. The general experience of watching TV anime is a whole lot of static shots of characters standing around and talking. Now, I know you're probably thinking that some high-quality action or sports anime that you enjoy totally isn't like that because the animation is totally insanely awesome, but I want you to run a little experiment and try watching one of those shows with the subtitles turned off. With nothing to distract your eyes and thoughts during the more talkative scenes, you'll slowly come to notice how much of each episode is occupied by totally uninteresting shots of characters standing around and talking, and the fact that their mouth movements barely ever match up with the voices will slowly worm its way into your brainstem and kill you. What I'm getting at here is that every TV anime is inconsistent with its animation. Even the highest quality TV shows typically feature short bursts of really incredible animation spliced into a million shots of characters doing basically nothing. This is why shows with really excellent digital effects, highly detailed backgrounds, and beautiful character designs have started to be heralded as the best looking shows on television, because these are the shows that do everything in their power to make even the most static and boring shot something pleasant to look at. Kill la Kill does not have patience for these kinds of shots. Not to say that there aren't plenty of static shots in the series, but Kill la Kill more often chooses, instead of pretty shots wherein nothing is moving, to have things moving around as much as possible at all costs. It still features tons of excellent backgrounds and gorgeously awesome character designs, but it isn't content to rest on its laurels. Instead, it barrels over itself, firing on all cylinders, to convey as much movement as it can possibly cram into the frantic production schedule and regular-sized budget and staff of a TV anime. And all of it works like gangbusters because the team behind it are all about this. There are plenty of shitty, low-quality anime out there which try to convey movement through still images sliding across the screen that come off as totally inept and cheap, because it's all too obvious that the staff just weren't all that competent at creating good visual flow. Meanwhile, visual flow is Hiroyuki Imaishi's legal middle name, and limited animation used for comedic effect is Studio Trigger's game. Okay, let me just get this off my chest. If you think that this shot of Sanagayama falling off the platform happened because of budgetary issues, then you are a human idiot. Or at the very least, you haven't seen Inferno Cop. If the staff behind this show didn't want this shot to look goofy and ridiculous, then they wouldn't have even bothered having it move. They could easily have communicated this scene in still images, or simply have changed the nature of the scene to not look so goofy. The fact that this shot is just a two-dimensional piece of paper flying backwards and falling is literally the joke. It was meant to make you laugh because it's fun, and fun things are fun. And if this seems really patronizing, then I'm sorry, but there's some things that I struggle to figure out how any intelligent person couldn't recognize. size. Kill La Kill uses limited animation in so many inventive ways that it truly astounds me. I'll never forget the first time I saw the shots of Satsuki growing bigger and bigger over Ryuko in episode 2, and how it was simultaneously so funny and so fun, and yet really did communicate how Satsuki was becoming scarier and more imposing by the second, and how literal size was being used to communicate power in this crazy-ass visual metaphor that's actually just one object being scaled up while another is being scaled down, and holy hell, this is one of my favorite shots ever. Being able to animate a show this way is a skill in its own, and one which I personally find more value in than just being able to animate a scene fluidly. I've seen so much Sakuga animation which is praised for how much movement is happening, even though none of that movement is actually interesting or meaningful. How many goddamn flashy action scenes with spinning cameras and characters just kind of bouncing and flailing swords around am I supposed to pretend are cool looking? Meanwhile, there are countless scenes in Kill La Kill that aren't even animated at all, but are timed so perfectly that they put the biggest, stupidest grin on my face. And that's what good filmmaking is about. It's about good editing and creating emotions through the way that images flow into one another, and animating emotions, not just movement. Nothing compares to the catharsis of a punch that is timed in just the right way, even if only a few frames of it are actually animated. And even when it's not about the bigness of the emotions, just seeing something really creative and new being done in a medium that I've grown so familiar with can really light a spark inside of me. This little shot of Hajime Nui spinning around is one of my favorite moments in Kill La Kill. It's all at once a hilarious bit of slapstick, a reinforcement of Nui's character and place within the story, and a genius piece of animation ingenuity that doesn't look like one at all. Hajime Nui is basically a Looney Tune. She skips around the show's world like Pepe Le Pew and is indestructible and always smiling like the Roadrunner. Her existence defies even the insane logic of this whacked out show, and she seems to be able to play with the fourth wall at will. There's a reason that she mugs the camera on her first on-screen appearance and continues to be animated in ways which defy logic, because she herself defies logic. So it's not too surprising that Nui can turn into some kind of flat object in response to an attack, but it's also funny because at this point in the story, Nui is such a two-dimensional character. Turning her into a flat piece of cardboard only seems appropriate for a character who lacks dimensionality both figuratively and literally. But what gets me the most about this scene is how it's so much more complicated than it looks. I mean, think about what it means to depict a two-dimensional object rotating within a two-dimensional space. The only way that this could happen would be if the animators had drawn every single frame of that 2D object turning through the air, which would be just as time-consuming as actually animating the character. What seems more likely to me, though, is that the animators created a two-dimensional object and then placed it inside of an empty three-dimensional space, wherein they filmed the object flipping around and then superimposed that film into the two-dimensional scene. This wouldn't be difficult to do. In fact, here's footage of me throwing such a thing together in like 2 minutes, but just the idea of it is so inventive that it blew my mind as soon as I thought about it. Kill La Kill is always like this. It always seems like the team was asking themselves how they could animate the scene in the most creative way possible. Not the way that would take the longest to do or be the most technically impressive, but the way that would make it the most fun to watch and to have the best visual flow. I really feel like Hiroyuki Imaishi's entire directing style is based around that idea, and that he's formed his studio around teaching others how to do the same. And it's because of that we get to be treated to shows like Little Witch Academia, which actually did get to cram animation into every single one of its 30 minutes of runtime without compromising on inventiveness either. Or even something like Kisniver, wherein the characters look so detailed that surely there's no way they could be animated as much as the Kill La Kill characters, and then whoa, how did they even do that? Anyways, I know I'm like 2 years late on playing critical defense for Kill La Kill, but I really wanted to set the record straight about this because people keep giving me weird looks when I say that I think Kill La Kill is one of the best looking TV anime ever made. I need think that in spite of everything, the color design and backgrounds are so much more interesting than those of Kisniver that it's better looking than that show too. There's just no other studio out there who animates things in
well, Kisniver is the same company that made this.
Nice.
Like, I mean, sorry, Studio Trigger made both Kisniver and Kill La Kill.
Nice.
So.
Exactly the way that I love to see them animated like Trigger does, and I'll be damned if no one's going to celebrate that. I really hope that this video helped you to appreciate the animation style of Trigger's work even more so than before, and that if it did, then you'll share it to anyone whom you think it would interest, especially if they've been talking shit about Kill La Kill's visual presentation. Support me on Patreon if you'd like to see more videos like this, and check out my other channels for more of me. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
So it's because of the eyebrows,
I think. No. Yes. No, wrong person. So let me give you a basic thing on Kill La Kill.
Okay.
Without spoilers. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna You know how 4Kids takes perfectly good anime
and ruins it?
Yes. So this is gonna be Kill la Kill explained by 4Kids.
Wait, did they actually do that?
No,
I was about to say it's a little too new for that.
They did not. But this is someone parodying what 4Kids does to anime.
Okay.
And this is...
Riley Matthews is the new kid at school. However...
Who put my father into jail?
She's here to find out who put her innocent dad into jail. She attends the high school of Washington Heights, where the bullies are to find out the biggest secrets. She meets the top 4 bullies. Gregory.
Every student that misbehaves must be disciplined.
Inigo.
I'll hack your computers in seconds.
Sanjay.
I can take on 100 students and still win.
And Jackie Z.
This battle needs a little more Beethoven.
That is literally what she does in the show.
Is it actually Beethoven, though?
Yes.
That is amazing.
She plays Beethoven's 5th Symphony.
Well, there's good music, so I can't complain.
It's the da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. She plays that. Anyways.
Music to my ears.
But the biggest bully of them all at the school is Stacy Kristen.
Can you take on all 4 of my top bullies, Riley?
But there's
voice
no
acting,
way
though.
Riley can take them all on her own. Her best friend, Maddie Madison.
You've got this, Riley! I, Maddie Madison, have got you covered!
Oh, God.
Teacher, Arthur McDoodle.
Believe in yourself, Riley.
Are there on the sidelines to cheer her on.
My friends are all here to support me, because that's what friends do.
But Riley has a top secret weapon that will make Stacy shiver in fear.
What?
Sam Ketchup is a special fighting machine
the censoring.
that will enhance Riley's powers with ketchup. But Sam Ketchup can only turn into a hot dog with a suit. However, the suit packs huge enhancing abilities. Built for power. Built for speed. Built for victory! Stacy knows this secret weapon of Riley's.
It's gonna be mustard,
has her own
isn't it?
secret weapon as well.
You may have Sam Ketchup, but I have my own secret weapon.
It's mustard.
Sam Ketchup's brother, Jim Ketchup, has been
Oh.
passed down the Kristen family for generations. Stacy's power can transform into a hamburger. Now she's a lot more powerful than Riley's power.
Oh, no.
And she's gonna give Riley Matthews a hard time.
Sam, let's rock and roll!
Oh, dear God. It's the only way they could censor it. Literally.
Yeah. Because you saw the outfits earlier.
Yeah, of course. I at least knew how kind of graphic they were without showing anything. But
They actually kind of play a part into the way that things look, because basically the clothes are living.
yeah, I know that.
So in order for them to be fully worn by their wearers, they have to have no shame about wearing them.
Oh.
So in the first few episodes, Ryuko is ashamed of the way it looks, and she's all embarrassed about how like skimpy Senket's, that's the outfit's actual name, looks. And then like I think it's like episode 3 or 4, she finally embraces, and it's like and like Satsuki, she's when the first time she activates Junketsu, that's Jim Ketchup's name. She goes, if it means having true power, I will, and this is a direct quote, I will bare my breasts for all to see. So she has no shame.
No shame at all.
No shame at all. Anyways.
Now it's Riley Matthews' job to stop the biggest bullies and find out who put her father in jail.
He's an innocent man!
Let's have some sandwiches after this, alright?
Riley, you have the power in you to stop these bullies once and for all.
Will Riley Matthews put a stop to the bullies and save her innocent dad from jail?
Stacy Kristen, your bullying days are over after I'm done with you.
Just try me, Riley Matthews.
Find out on Bully. Law Bully!
Also,
I'm at a loss for words at this point.
It's amazing.
Hold up, have you seen a lot of PBG's videos?
Yes, I think I've seen every single one. Why?
Have you seen the Harvest Moon ones?
A couple of them, I think.
Have you seen the one about A Wonderful Life?
PBG heart. Oh, come on. Hey, what are you doing? PBG Wonderful Life. Is this what our show has devolved into?
Pretty much.
Okay. Okay.
Have you seen this though? It is hilarious.
I think. I'll check it out later because it's 14 minutes long.
Come on, do a little bit like we're now.
A little bit.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Just a wee little bit. Harvest Moon was my childhood.
It's no secret that I'm a Harvest Moon fan. I've done videos about the game, talked about it in top 10 lists, and a long time ago, I even did a video on my top 5 favorite Harvest Moon games. But don't bother watching it. It's not very good, and is old. And on that list, I put Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life at number 4, but I'm not sure if I still agree with that opinion. Looking back, I remember having a lot of problems with the game. But at the same time, the creator of Harvest Moon, Yasuhiro Wada, said in a 2012 interview with Engadget.com that A Wonderful Life was the closest to the very original concept I had for Harvest Moon, and in essence, it's what I always intended Harvest Moon to be. So maybe there's more to the game than I remember. Let's play it now. We are this guy. We'll call him P-Butt. Alright, I'm super excited to play. Harvest Moon, here we go. There's just one little thing I need to mention here first. Let's see here. Oh yeah, our dad is dead. That sucks. But he did leave us a farm to take care of. I mean, I had a lot of other stuff going on, but I guess I can just drop all of that and dedicate the rest of my life to farming. I don't see why not. Now, running an entire farm does seem a little bit intimidating, but no worries. We've got our dad's old buddy Takakura here to help us out. And by help us out, I mean do basically nothing except occasionally walk around. The first time you talk to him, he even tells you to just figure stuff out on your own. But maybe I'm being too critical here. He does offer some other pretty solid insight, like I also put some seeds on the shelf. They're there to use. Thanks, Takakuka. You helped me when you said words. They're there to read. After you're shown around the farm for a bit, 2 stray dogs show up and you have to pick one as a pet. I always feel bad about this part. 2 little dogs both looking at you with loving, hopeful eyes, and you just completely reject one of them.
A Zora, wow. A puppy. Oh, shut up over there. Nobody cares about you. Oh, a baby. Oh, I can't believe it. Sweet angel from just shut up over there.
But now that I think about it, maybe the dog that I picked is actually the unlucky one because I never feed him or play with him or anything. Half the time I forget that he's even there. Let's all raise a glass for my best friend, the dog. It is a painful, lonely life that you live. Then we're briefly introduced to the characters in the village, followed by the first cutscene with the Harvest Sprites. Harvest Sprites are nothing new for Harvest Moon, but there is something a little odd about them in this game. Normally there's some kind of purpose or story-related reason for the Harvest Sprite's existence, and even if there isn't, they're at least explained in some fashion. Or at the very least, it's acknowledged that only you can see them, and it's a little bit strange and startling that they exist. But in A Wonderful Life, they just kind of show up, say hey, and you're like, cool. I don't want to be all stereotypical and make a joke like, oh, he must be so high. But it's literally...
We're done here.
Why? This was the breaking point for you?
Oh, you know what? Let's see here. Let me see here.
What do you see here?
An idiot.
I see an imbecile.
Eh. Eh.
Eh.
Eh.
What are we doing?
Hey. Let's see. I have an idea.
What little idea, yo?
You wanna go just freaking...
Is this what I think it is?
Let's see what's available on Amazon.com.
This is not what I think it is.
Name something.
Name something?
Anything. Let's see if Amazon has it.
Okay, avocado storage.
If they have it, then you get a point. Avocado storage.
Oh boy.
Fresh pod avocado keeper storage container.
You know when you...
Why are there so many?
Because it's a high market demand, Joe.
Onion and tomato fridge keepers.
This is 1 point for me.
Okay. I'm gonna go with steam.
You can put steamed hams.
No, steampunk hat. Oh my gosh, they have it.
That's a pretty common thing, actually.
Shut up. Lady.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh, I actually really like some of these. Holy crap. Top hat with goggles.
You know, it's gone on the subject of hats, and I've got an interesting one, and I'm very vague on if it exists.
Let's find it out.
Computer fedora.
Computer fedora.
What's that? It's Fedora Linux. I forgot that was a thing.
Tip.
What is that? What is that?
This is Jim Snyder's tipping. Tipping.
Yeah, computer.
Snydero. We're looking this guy up right now. Get ready for some Jim Snydero.
I want some computer fedora in my ears. He will deliver.
Why is it in Korean?
Do it in Korean. Just do it.
Guessing
in Korea.
Why does the pianist look like he's having a stroke?
I think he is having a stroke. This is his final performance. Just looks at him.
Either that or he's having an orgasm.
He's just looking at him with such disdain in his eyes. You can feel it. Not what I expected when we were considering whether we're on Amazon.
Fedora.
Fedora.
The Linux Bible.
Oh baby.
And then an Indiana Jones child's costume. My turn.
What you got there?
I'm gonna look up. Let's see. Potassium bonnet.
What?
Okay.
You have supplements, Joe.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted. I want to. Hang on, I got an idea. I got it.
K symbol.
While we're on hats, but
no. Bananarama.
No, while we're on hats, banana hat. No. Yes! They have it!
Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Because, like, there's a hat in Team Fortress 2 called What the Hell in the World is that?
Click on it. We gotta see this up close.
It's a giant banana beach blanket.
I thought she was, like, in the banana beach
That's
blanket.
what I was afraid of, too.
Yeah.
They have a different... Wait. They have more!
Oh, God.
Color. Banana. Avocado. Cookie sandwich. Cotton candy. Cupcake.
What are we looking at right now?
I am at a loss for words.
You've gone on the
gay agenda.
Joe, you've gone on the deep end of Amazon. This is hell. This is what hell is like. You're just in hell and you're just at a computer and all you do is look up Amazon things you can't buy. Hey, hold up, it's my turn.
Yes, it is.
Okay, hold up. Team Fortress 2 face mask.
Team Fortress 2 face mask. No.
Damn it.
It's just pillows.
I was hoping this was going to be like a heavy face mask.
You lose. Well, let's see what is under Team Fortress 2, though.
That sounds interesting.
They have the #1 sniper mug.
Yeah, I want to get that.
Well, no,
that's like $30. Damn.
There's only 14 left in stock. You better get it soon.
People out there, this is a high ticket item. You better bid now.
Team Fortress 2 red blue turret game, new giant wall art print.
Cool.
Okay.
You get the couch with it too.
That looks kind of cool. Big poster. More posters. Reusable. What?
What is it?
It's California Home Goods 3-compartment reusable food storage containers.
Yeah, that's Team Fortress 2, all right.
Nope.
That's sponsored.
It literally looks like someone just took a text box and put it over a picture of a mug.
Worth every penny.
What? Good. The best.
Yeah, I got a good one.
Okay.
What is that? What is this, Joe? Joe, why? Joe, why? Why, Joe? It's technically not profane, but Joe, why?
This one has a duck dick.
You can't say that on air.
I just did.
You are in trouble.
I'm crying.
The Jeremiah God will shine upon you and see what you're looking at.
Look at this one had a bite taken out of it.
Now you're just getting graphic, Joe.
This one's got not just one, but 2 rings on it.
Joe, it's ribbed.
For her pleasure. I am literally crying. Okay.
Giant penny.
Giant.
I want to see how big they make it.
First, let's see here. Giant cupcake pan, giant beanbag, wine glass, wall clock, ice cream trees. These are all boring.
Yep.
Giant what?
Giant penny.
Jumbo quarter, jumbo dime, jumbo penny. 3 inches thick.
That's not big enough.
There's only 1 left in stock.
They smelt that pennies.
Roblox Collector's Toolbox.
Okay.
The official BS button. What have you done? Hot Wheels Monster Jam El Toro Loco Showdown playset. From Giant Penny to Hot Wheels El Toro Loco. And then there is the nickel.
You know they smelt the pennies to make those Hot Wheels.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm just gonna search up body pillow and see.
Hold up, dear God. Let's go. Let's go down.
Comes up. Anime body pillow.
Oh dear God. Oh.
Why?
You can't show that.
No, I can't. It's not. It's censored. There's nothing bad.
No.
Just look. Where is her mouth? Why does she not have a mouth?
Dear God, why am I?
What horror story is this from?
You brought this upon yourself, Joe. You are your own demise.
They actually have to. They literally have to put null signs over it.
What even? That Neon? Yeah, that's Neon Genesis Evangelion.
My God, Hold
up. I got a better one, Joe.
What? What the? Whoa! What the hell is this? It's a fish with arms and legs.
Saved that on my favorites on Amazon.
It's a log.
It looks like something else if you look at it far away. What is that?
It's Saitama in his hot dog sleeping bag.
Dear God. Dear God, why?
Look at that face.
His head is too big. Hold up, look up Boku no Pico.
No.
Boku no Pico.
That's something we cannot look up. Well, there's May.
Wait, is that censored at all?
Oh yeah, it's censored. It's got the null signs over everything.
Still though. Dear God. So it's the penguin, the pengu. Considering it's on the topic, let's look up Kill la Kill, body pillow. Wait, click on that. There's a punching bag. Is it? No, this is a plush doll.
This is a pillow.
What?
It's a pillow. Kill la Kill. What?
What is that?
That's root kill. Not so the Suncat's backpack doesn't show up before the root kill.
What's a root kill?
I don't know, man.
Is that like a weed killer?
I don't know, man. There's one.
Why is there a mouse trap?
Okay.
And more mouse traps.
Alright. There's a lot of killing things. And then Agami got kill.
Okay, that makes some kind of sense.
Kill anime poster. There's 99 pages of this stuff. Kill Bill.
I like how most of it is just lawn care.
There it is.
Just lawn care.
My vibe. Guns don't kill people. Dads with pretty daughters kill people.
What about the ugly daughters?
They don't matter.
Oh.
Alright, To Kill a Mockingbird. Sanitizer and sterilizer for stuffed animals.
Excuse me?
Mad Dog Mattis kill 'em all sign. I Killed Giants. Late night thriller, cat reading To Kill a Mockingbird.
I need that in my life.
Should I kill myself or have a cup of coffee?
Okay.
Pussy Wagon.
Oh God.
From Kill Bill.
Joe Y. Oh, the killing joke.
Okay, alright. I know. So something that is really cool. Ira Gamagori. So check this out. They actually have like full cosplay outfits.
That was cool.
And then there's Hoka no Muta.
It's expensive though, but for good reason.
Yeah, I know. I want this right here.
And then there's the Mark II. There's Senketsu.
Yeah.
There's Uzusana Geama Mark III. Nonanjakuzure Rank 2. They even have Mako's little Goku uniform.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. Anyways, but the only thing that I'm kind of like not okay with is like they only have the black version of Sanagama's.
Yeah.
They don't have the white version because like look at the difference between the white version and the black and gold version. Admittedly, the black and gold version is cooler, but it bothers me that it's the only one that's available.
Yeah. There's such a limited demand for these. I don't understand.
Look at that. That's so cool.
Is that the guy with blue hair?
Yes.
I thought so.
He has this thing where his suit has like a neck that closes around his mouth when he's not talking.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. Wait. Please tell me there's a Shiro Iori. I want Shiro Iori. Shiro Iori. No, not Ioro.
What is that? Shampoo and conditioner. Here, look up. Let's type in our names.
Our names?
Yeah. Joe.
Joe Jeans for women. Joe Snyder, Joe Jeans, Joe Boxer underwear for men, Joe Browns, Joe USA men's shirts, Joe and Joyce, Joe Cool, and Joy and Joe sandals.
Ooh, type in your last name.
Both with my first name?
No, just your last name. And then press enter.
Well then.
Oh my.
Let's try your last name.
Can you even spell it?
Let me see here.
Okay.
There's an extra I.
Yeah. Okay, now you got it. Now you got it right.
The Jujanovic coat of arms, family crest, and name history.
Oh boy. Czechoslovakian.
Yeah, cool.
That's the only thing. What's the one without any image?
It's not. It's a book, I guess. It's hardcover. It's $87.
Let's put that on the speed dial.
And then Ben.
Meanwhile, you just got
Ben Sherman shoes, Ben Sherman shirt, Ben 10, Ben Sherman dress skirt, Ben Sherman, Ben Franklin.
just like Ben Franklin at the end.
I had to go.
You have to go, Joe. It is 11. It is, yes. Which class is that, Joe?
Astronomy.
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 You're looking at